Ziggy,
What's up, Cope?
we started a podcast,
We did.
and it's called Please Allow Me to Introduce Myself. Now, I've gotten a question from a couple people saying, where'd you come up with the name? And one person asked me if it was from Jay-Z's song. And, I mean, of course, we're not that cool. I mean, it's a good guess, but we're not that cool. And I said, no, it's actually from a famous song by the Rolling Stones called Sympathy for the Devil. And the opening line that Mick says is, please allow me to introduce myself. So it's us introducing Red Devils to everybody, right? So that kind of makes sense, right?
Yeah, just so everyone knows, we go by Pam Tim. That's the
Yeah.
acronym, Pam Tim.
Yes, Pam Tim is short for please allow me to introduce myself.
Yes.
It is much shorter and much more convenient. So Ziggy, why don't you tell the audience what the intention of this podcast is?
Sure. Well, you and I love Alumni Hoops Weekend. I've been coming back for basically 16 years now. I missed a couple years, but started back in 2011. I'll be back for 2026. And one of my favorite things about the weekend, other than seeing you and my teammates, is sitting down and getting to know a new person, right? And hearing their stories. And so I pitched the idea to you, why don't we get those stories in a long form where everyone can hear them? Why don't we sit down with people, hear their stories, and introduce them to the FORDB community? So that's kind of, we're kicking around the idea, and that's where it came from.
Yeah, it was a great idea. We end up sitting at the Gingerbread Man or on the sideline of the Alumni Hoops game or wherever we are, and we end up meeting people who played, and we end up asking them these very same questions. So basically what we do here is we turn the camera on and we hit record, but it's the same exact thing we do in private, right? So is there anything else we think people should be thinking about on this?
No, not really, but they should also know that this is going to evolve. We're coming up with categories, right? We recently came up with 2 categories: make fun of Ziggy, make fun of Cope, right? And just like at the G-Man, so Cope and I are sitting down with a new person at the G-Man. Let's say there's three of us. 51% of the conversation is me and Cope just riding each other and giving each other shit. So we try to bring that into this as well, right?
We have nailed that process.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So please know that if you have someone you think we should talk to, we'd love to talk to them, but we'd probably like to talk to you too. Because it's not just about famous, great players or Hall of Fame teams or any of that stuff. It's about people who laced them up and played as a Red Devil, or in some cases coached, or are around the program. So
if you sort these podcasts in chronological order, you'll see that we started with some big name players, Hall of Famers, but we prioritized, frankly, people that hadn't been back, right? Because we're trying to draw them back into the program. But this is not a Hall of Fame podcast. This is not a great team podcast. In fact, just the 2 of us are representing this, right? You got Cope, the Hall of Famer, and you have me, a pretty marginal player, and yet we're having a great time. So we want to talk to everybody.
Yep. So hopefully, Pam Tim, for short,
Pam Tim.
Please allow me to introduce myself, will be in your ears every couple of weeks, and we hope to have you on sometime soon as well. See you, Ziggy.
Can't wait, Cope.